Peace, peace, peace. What is it, man? What is it? What is it that we have to do? What is it we have to uh, do if Christ isn't coming back? If the justice system isn't on our side? If we are not being educated? There's wars going on in the world. What do we do as a people? I know you haven't even thought of that as quote unquote black people, right? What do we do? Right? We go to their colleges. We're not being taught how to learn. We're being taught how to just regurgitate what's being told. So what do we do? What do we do? Since you claim to know your heritage, since you got a PhD, since you have a multi-million-dollar job and you have all this quote unquote fiat money, what do we do? What do we do as a people? You see the world going into a fire. You see the world going into a fire. There is no God coming back. There's no God coming back. So who are you waiting for, and how are you going to get out of this? How are you going to get out of this? What do you have to your name or as your people's name to get out of this? These are the questions that you're not asking yourself. Or maybe you're asking yourself, but you don't want to listen to those that have the solutions. That might be it, because you've been educated to believe that this world is all that there is. That the standards and the policies and the laws that they've concocted together is all that there is. Or that your Jesus on Sunday will liberate you from the foolishness of your ignorance. That's the greatest sin of all. Ignorance. Ignorance. It's funny, people say there is no excuse to not knowing the law, right? Even when you get in the courtroom or something, there's no excuse. You have no excuse. You should know the laws to fight your way out of these situations. But we don't know these things. We don't even know how our own government was set up. We don't even know those things. We don't know how words came to be. We don't know these things. But we're quick to tell somebody they're wrong. We're quick to do that. You have Taj, you got Elder Rakar, you got IUIC, Elder Nathaniel, you got a bunch of more. You got Kudro L, you got Jamal. You got mad people out here, putting out information so that you could come back to the light. So you could come back to the light so you can know what to do in these dire times. Where they're talking about being in a war with another country. Do you feel as a black person that we should be at war with another country when we're at war in our own home? So obviously the situation that is happening is not by our design. We don't even think on that level, though. We don't even think on that level. We're thinking this is just the world, this is just the way it is, and I have to just be in it. That's how a lot of us think. This is the world, and I'm just gonna, I'm gonna be in it till I die. If it gets bad, it gets bad. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But once again, we are failing ourselves by not listening to those that have the solutions. One of the main solutions is that I believe it will actually help us is coming together and finding each other's weak strengths so that we can only deal with one another. So we can only deal with one another. We don't have to go outside of ourselves to benefit ourselves. We can go straight to China or these other places with Bitcoin or gold or whatever other money that they have out here. It's not against the law. It's against their laws. Don't you have unalienable rights due to the Constitution? And the Constitution is the law of the land, and the law of the land belongs to the indigenous peoples. Even if you came from Samaria, went into Israel, went into West Africa, are you not of the land? The same landmass that was the one at one time? Are you not part of that? Were you not given a covenant to inherit the whole earth? It's funny when the solutions start to come, but you deny them based off of belief systems that are just there to tear you down and make you stagnant. That's what it does. You could read it in the General Education Board. Anybody that believes that this is the way that life should be, they've been indoctrinated by the General Education Board, by the Rockefellers. But what do we do, man? What do we do if we don't come together right now? If we don't come together right now, what do we do? That's the real question. I'm Furious Black. Thanks for watching.